Peace be with you, family. This is Coley the Mom and Shaman, and we will be pulling a card from our Sacred Mothers and Goddesses deck today. And, yeah, we'll see what the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses, the Oracle cards, have to share with us. I hope that you're doing well, and that angels, guides, ancestors, and guardians, thank you so much for your guys today. Please give me a message that this person watching this most needs to hear right now. I thank you. Love and light and gratitude. All of the many blessings. Thank you. Oh, I had some. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to have one card, please. Thank you. Thank you. One card. I just pulled it all back again. It's so funny. It's like, yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. We have Priestess of the Triple Moon, number 38. Check that out. Take a moment to look at that art. I just love the art on these cards. It is so beautiful. So let's see what the guidebook has to say, shall we? I don't think I've ever pulled this card before, so this is new for all of us, for both of us, me and you. Priestess of the Triple Moon. You are ageless and timeless, a spirit in human form. You are the crescent, full and waxing moon, mother, mated, and crone energy. Unlock mysteries and fuel manifestations. You are in perpetual motion, and yet you are a constant force of divine energy. Be open to learning from the three aspects of this priestess, mother, maiden, crone, as you expand and evolve. You are protected, living a human experience on earth, separate from the ether in many ways, yet perpetually connected. Your essence is divine and sacred, a unique and powerful independent force. And at the same time, you are part of it all. Your stories are ancient and eternal, past, present, and future. Be encouraged to take in the truth of the whole who you are. Let's see. Be encouraged to take in the truth of the whole of who you are. Strive to embody the virtues, gifts, wisdom, and powers that reside within you. This is your sacred contract to experience life in a way that causes you to evolve into your best self. Allow each experience to move you through all stages of the triple moon, waxing, waning, flowing, with each stage focused on gratitude. Let's see, so the Priestess of this Triple Moon card spread. Card 1, where in my life am I presently evolving? That's a question. What is helping me as I grow through this situation? How can I center myself for love, peace, and joy? So that is the Priestess of the Triple Moon. And I'm going to lift this up here. Alright, so that is like dumb resonant with my experiences of the day. I have been I'm the type of spiritualist reader that I like some Christian karaoke. I like to go to church and listen to the live music, and often I get messages and downloads because I appreciate and love music so much. And I went to a church today, and I have been going there a few times. And the last time that I went, I've been sitting in different areas of the the church as the service and whatnot is going on, and I sat in a different area today, and I sat down in front of a mother and a daughter, and I made a new friend, Margaret. Thank you. Uh, and she came up to me and she was telling me that she was 79 years old, and like she didn't look it. She did look like she was a mature woman, but I wouldn't have believed that she was damn near 80. And she kept saying to me that like I want to say something, but like my words like won't be enough. And I was like, whatever you feel heart led to say, like it is enough. It is enough. Like I feel like she wanted to encourage me, and like I dress rather eclectically, and I appreciate my style. I wore my hair out like this today, and this was the skirt. I've just pulled it up over my boobs because whatever. So this is a tube dress. Like it's meant to be worn like this, but I wear it as a skirt sometime when I that's what I wore it as a skirt today. And the mother and daughter, they look like I would have thought that they were sisters. Like the mother looked young enough to be the daughter's sister, and not necessarily her mother. And when she told me that the child was 14, I was just like, wow. All right, now you better go ahead, girl. Like, you know, and I told her that I have 4 children. And she's like, yeah, you don't look it. And thank you, you know, melanin popping. A little piece of appreciation. But I sat there to sit and listen and draw. And so so it's just I like crossed paths today for the first time with these 3 people: the mother, the maiden, and the crone. And ironically enough, so I'm sitting there drawing, and I feel some pressure in my left ear, and I write that down, and then I look over, and there they are, and I was like, okay, hi, beautiful, nice to meet you. What's your name? And I engaged them in a little bit of conversation, but I just ended up kind of turning back to, and I hope to be able to interact with them again. Margaret acknowledged that she would like to continue to get to know me. She didn't ask me for my telephone number, which is fine. Like, yeah, um, I did have someone in college. I engaged them, and their name starts with an O, and I can't recall it right now because it's written down in my notes on the day. But someone did ask me for my telephone number. I have not heard from them, so I think they may have gotten distracted because so many people were coming up to them and talking to them, because apparently they had been away for a while and they were loved and missed. And I was like, okay, that is wonderful. And I'm looking at people like chatting with each other, and my eyes just started to leak and water. I was like, I miss that. I miss like chatting, you know, and I get to do that when I have not gone to the spiritual center in a couple of weeks, but I do intend to go this week. I think that it will do me some good to fellowship a little bit and enjoy the meditation. Um, but I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm just sitting there because Spirit told me to sit down, so I sat and I just listened and I observed. And I was like, okay, like all right, so and I in trance, it wasn't. I recall having a vision of myself at a church, hyping them up, like counting their blessings, and one of the things that I said at the beginning of this vision or whatever is, are you ready to show God the praise? And I'm not gonna yell it because yeah, it's late, and so I did that at church today, and it felt so good. It came out so clear, and so often I feel like when I raise my voice like may crack or what have you. But I cleared my throat before going in and made sure that I was well hydrated or what have you. So when I started yelling my gratitude, thank you God for my shoes on my feet, clothes on my back, and food to eat. I am so grateful. Thank you. Yes, it's true. And I do appreciate you. Thank you, God. I am grateful. Like, I play the gratitude game with myself quite a bit. Um, and it's fun, and it helps me kind of take myself up the energetic scale towards gratitude and appreciation, which are high vibrational emotions. So, I did notice when I was talking with Bryce Crispy today, gentleman I think he's cute, and he's a very sharp dresser. That's why I call him Crispy, because that's crisp. It's very nice. And when I acknowledged during Sunday school that I'm queer, he offered, "I do pray for you for deliverance." I'm like, "What?" And I was like, boom, I lost my grace at that point. I just kind of stepped down from it because I felt judgment, or gave it away. You know, when you accept the negative, well, that he didn't even give me a negative judgment. That was my own reaction. He didn't say that I was less than, but when he offered to pray for deliverance from what? It took me a long time and a lot of inner work to accept myself the way that I am, the things that I like and the things that I don't like, and I like what I like. And I like what I like for the reasons that I like it, because I like it. So there's no need to be delivered from it. Now, I will acknowledge that in the realm of activities that could be considered addictive, I have overindulged in carnal delights quite a bit. And I've decided during this Lenten season that, yeah, between Ash Wednesday and Easter Sunday, to fast from that. So as I'm focusing on not worrying about that, that's not on the menu for anybody. I'm working on this, doing readings, doing the cooking shows and whatnot. So I'm focused on being creative in the ways that I can be. So that is the blessing of that, and it's given me an opportunity to kind of take my power back from that desire. And I honestly feel like it is, I use that as a coping mechanism, and I have used food as a coping mechanism as well for stress and anxiety. And like, I made a promise to myself that I limit the amount of I do have foods that are unhealthy, but I have a lot more foods that are healthy available to me. And so that is helping me to be more mindful of eating those foods on a consistent basis. I drink plenty of water. I drink tea, fruit, and things of that nature. The dietary paradigm is like super simple, and it worked for me before, and I'm working on it again. Like, only liquids the first 3 hours after waking up. No cooked food before noon, and fresh food. And focus on the fruits and vegetables. Fresh food first. I do eat canned food because yes, I have it. I mean, and as I'm recording this, my main source of food is through the local food pantry, because I'm working for myself. and it is a blessing to be able to have those food resources available to me because I'm currently not receiving any other assistance beyond what I'm doing for for work. So that's the intuitive readings. During art, I put up a surprise coloring page sale that's going on until like I think the 4th of March, and so I'm taking little steps out on faith and like putting it out there that my art is available, as well as doing the readings. I started doing some professional cuddling as well. I think because that cuddling, yes, non-sexual platonic intimacy with a person, so that as um, it's the opportunity to be close with someone without the pressure of sex, as well as the chance to spend some time, with someone that you can touch and hold. Um, Setting healthy boundaries in that regard is super important, as well as communicating and holding those boundaries. Like it is of the like the the, the paramount importance. And I really get tired of people assuming that it's sex work or what have you. I consider it honestly like sex work light because yeah, who does that? And I'm kind of particular about who I allow to about who I allow to touch me. Like if I feel it's like it's kind of like an energy thing. Like if I don't trust you, I mean, I'm yeah, and that's still something that I'm working on because I will hug a stranger. And I appreciate the ability to put a smile on someone's face without telling them to smile. And if you ever want to know how to do that, wear one yourself. If you don't feel like wearing a smile, that's fine. Way to elicit a smile from another human being is a sincere acknowledgement of appreciation. I like your hair. Your earrings are nice. That's so pretty. I like your dress. Things of that nature. I like to acknowledge the first thing that I notice because that's to me, the most sincere appreciation that I can give a person. And when they say thank you and or they smile, $10,000 in the bank of heaven, baby. I'm a gajillionaire for all of the smiles that I have been able to be a part of creating. And as I acknowledge and step into leadership of myself and my soul tribe that's starting to come in, as I begin to grow and use my gifts and talents in the non-physical, I still appreciate being around people who call themselves believers. So it's like all you need is a little bit, and God takes care of the rest. So that is the thing to remember, to do your best. An eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. And worst comes to worst, just do your best to be kind. You are so great, and I appreciate you. You're beautiful, sexy, amazing, and your butt looks nice. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this on out. Thank you so much, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to book a personal reading. The link is in the description. And yeah, I look forward to serving you again. Blessings.